Have you heard?
Have you heard?
Have you heard?
Martin University has made a quality education accessible, and now I can fast track and finish my degree in no time.
Applicable, so I can start earning and working in my career field while finishing my degree.
And affordable by lowering tuition costs as much as 45%.
So I can earn my degree debt-free.
Join us at the all-new Martin U. Don't wait. Register for spring classes now.
Good morning and happy Friday. Welcome to Let's Talk Live with Martin U, the live podcast bringing much needed conversations to the table within our community. Let's Talk Live with Martin U is an exciting, reverent, and educational podcast that digs deep into current topics, community involvement, and stories of our alumni success that only Martin University can deliver. I am Antia King, and joining me today is membership specialist, fitness coach, Cora Mitchell.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm so happy to be
here. Thank you for joining me. So today I wanted to get into a lot of topics that goes on during the winter months, during the winter season. One being like seasonal depression and just how people can stay active and kind of get out of dark spaces. And with you being a specialist, a membership specialist at the Ursay YMCA, I just wanted to ask you some questions, get into who you are, what you do, and how you yourself get out of those dark times if you do face them. So let's start with some introductions on who you are and what you do.
Yes. Hi, everyone. My name's Cora. I'm the membership specialist at the Ursay Family YMCA. It is located in downtown Indianapolis. I have been at the Y now for almost 5 months, and basically, with my role, I help promote the different programs and services that we have at the YMCA, and I help get people connected with memberships.
So with that, can you walk us through what you're on a day-to-day thing? What do you do from clocking in, clocking out, in between time, in the meantime, what that looks like? Because I know it could just come off as, oh, I just want to sell you something. I want you to just come and be a part of the YMCA. But I know personally that that's way deeper and it's like not even scratching the surface on what you do. So can you walk us through like a day in your position?
Yeah, for sure. So one thing, every single day at the YMCA can be a little bit different, but just to run you through a standard day for me. So usually when I come in the morning, I check on my staff. So I am in charge of the membership desk and also the hospitality desk. So I just check in with them and make sure that they're doing okay. One thing that I love about my job is because I get to talk to so many different people all day long, whether that's greeting members as they're coming in or greeting new faces, helping them give tours of the building, talking to them about different ways they can get their kids involved in programs, the different things that we offer in our building, such as the amenities, and kind of how to get them connected in the community, whether that may be finding out which classes they're interested in and just pointing them in the right direction. So even though my role can seem like there are some sales aspects to it, a lot of it is getting to know people more personally, finding out what their goals are in the short term and the long term, and trying to get them connected in the right way. Obviously, with this time of year, it is a new year and we have a lot of new faces coming in, trying to get to know the gym and creating a fitness routine. So part of my job is to make sure that they feel comfortable coming into the Y, they know where everything's at, and just setting them up for success.
Nice. And what drew you into wanting to be a part of such a wide community like the YMCA?
Yeah. So I have always been an athlete ever since I was 4 or 5 years old. So fitness has been a huge part of my life. And I also love making other people see that the gym is just something that's great to include in your daily lifestyle. I also had been very interested in working in a nonprofit organization. And so when the opportunity presented itself, I really wanted to work for the YMCA so that I could help the community as well and getting them more involved in healthier habits.
Nice. And with Martin University, we are a non-traditional institution. So the schedule is not what it will look like for a Ball State or Indiana University. It's something really special within our community. So with that being said, the schedule is quite different to accommodate those who attend our university. How can the YMCA impact our students in the community of Martin in the 46218 area, and accommodating to their schedule? What does that look like for somebody that may work out or go to school at nighttime? What time frames could they possibly come into the gym?
Yeah, great question. So during the week, the YMCA opens up at 5 a.m. It's open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, we close at 9. On the weekends, on Saturday, it's open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then Sunday, there's limited hours. So just from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. But we're definitely understanding that everyone has different schedules and not everyone might be able to come to the gym at the same time. So I enjoy the fact that we are open, really early in the morning until fairly late at night. So whether that may be they want to come earlier in the morning before their classes start, or even if they do have a night class, knowing that they could come after their class and still be able to get a workout in.
Nice. Also, I know a lot of people that attend our university or just within the 46218 area, they do have children or they have small ones. Is there any type of childcare that goes on at the YMCA that can draw them in and really convince them, hey, you can really get your workout in? You have childcare here, like no type of excuses to, feel better about yourself.
Yeah, so we do offer childcare at the YMCA. One thing that I really like is that you can leave your kid in the play and learn, and you can leave them in there for up to 2 hours. So that gives you enough time to get your workout in, have some time to yourself. We also have a lot of furniture and free Wi-Fi at the YMCA. So even if you want to just get a short workout in and then work on some other tasks while we help watch your kids, that definitely is something that we offer.
Nice. And another thing, with you being at the YMCA, you also show a good trait for fitness yourself. And so if somebody wanted to come to you, not just about a membership, but as like, I want to change my life around, I want to create a workout split, I'm very inspired by what you do online and your influence, how would you walk them through that and seeing what works for them? Because everybody's different, everybody's type is different. So what would you do as a trainer and a coach to guide them?
So first, I would start off by talking about what their short-term and long-term goals are and making sure that we have goals that can be attained. Also, figuring out how many days a week they're wanting to work out. Obviously, one thing that you mentioned is everyone's schedule is a little bit different. Not everyone might have the time to get to the gym 5 or 6 days a week. Maybe they're just looking for 3 days a week and focusing on more an intense workout during those 3 days. So kind of just figuring out what their schedule looks like, what their goals look like, what exactly they're wanting for themselves, whether that is helping tone up a little bit, losing weight, gaining muscle. There's room for everyone. So making sure that I understand what their goals are and helping personalize the workout splits and even giving different food options for them as well.
Nice. That's pretty dope. Also, we mentioned children. What events are going on during the winter months that can get kids active or even parents active? I know that there's some leagues and things like that, but I know that you would know them in greater detail on what's been going on so far in the winter season that the Thursday YMCA provides.
Yeah, so we do a kids' night out. I believe it's every third Friday of the month. So during kids' night out, you're able to drop your kid off, and I believe it's from 5 to 9 p.m. And we go through various activities with them. It's really fun for the kids. We set up like a tumbling area. We'll go in the group exercise rooms and let them play around and pretend that they're going through like a exercise class. I'm teaming up with our youth in development, and we are doing on February 4th, it's a self-love spritz event, and it'll be from 12 to 2, and it's encouraged for families. So it could be with your kids or the parents as well. And it's just going to be a little bit of a touch on what we view as self-love. Self-love can be different for everyone, but just reminding people, especially to take care of your mental health and take care of your body, and take that time to give yourself a little bit extra of love.
And how do you guys target people within the actual community of where you're located? I know a lot of people from all over will specifically come to this facility, this YMCA, even if they live in Carmel or if they live in Greenwood, Greenfield, you name it, they go. How do you target those within that community to come in and, explain everything that you're telling me right now?
So I think one part about where we're located is very helpful because we are very centralized. We are right in downtown. It brings in a lot of people because even if you work or you're living in Carmel, a lot of people pass through downtown. Also, our YMCA was built just in 2015, so it is one of the newer YMCA's. But I think just because of where we're located and the fact that we have many different staff members that also work on other sides of town, they're able to see a little bit of what everyone is needing throughout the community, and we put our heads together and come up with different events based on that.
Nice. And what events can we look forward to? I know that a lot of organizations, especially nonprofit, are really cracking down on the diversity, equity, and inclusive part of their organization. What is the YMCA doing going into the month of February, which is really big in Black history? And how are you guys going to target that and bring in more people, draw on an audience at the YMCA during that month?
So one thing we're doing during the month of February, we do have a promo going on from February 7th through February 14th, kind of like a Valentine's Day promo. And essentially, we will be waiving the join fee. So during that time, you can come in and sign up for a membership, and you don't have to worry about the join fee. You just worry about the first month of membership price. So that is one thing that we have going on during the month of February. Also, as I mentioned, the Self Love Spritz event that we're doing, and we have various different sporting events that are currently going on. It's really nice to see every single night of the week, Monday through Thursday, whether it's volleyball, basketball, or futsal. There's a lot of different families that are coming in and using our space, and yeah.
You mentioned cost, and I think this could be a very big one to a lot of people within the Martin University community, our community. I know you mentioned wave of cost, but what if it's just, money and the budget constraints to people is just not there to what the standard YMCA membership price is? Is there any type of reduction or different type of payment plan that families can have if they can't necessarily afford or it's not within their means at the time for a standard YMCA membership? Is there another option for them?
Yes, of course there is. And I think at times people look at the building, it's a really big, beautiful building, and they think, oh, there's no way I would be able to afford that. And I definitely want to get that out of people's minds. At the YMCA, we do offer income-based memberships. So we call them scholarships. And essentially the way it works is if you make under $55,000 a year, you can qualify for a scholarship. All that you have to do is bring your last 2 pay stubs or some sort of proof of income. That could be your last year's taxes, or even if you're currently receiving benefits, we'll just have you show a letter basically showing how much money that you're getting every single month. So it is a great way to help give some extra assistance, especially for those that, like you said, it's not in their means. And I would say that is one thing that I really, really enjoy about my job is when people come in and I tell them the price and they're like, oh, there's just no way that I can afford that. And then I ask them, well, did you know that we also offer income-based memberships? And so we have a sliding scale based on the type of membership that you're looking for. So if you are a bigger family and say you're wanting to include 5 or more people on your membership, we look at the scale and we can help provide assistance. So.
Nice. And another thing I was going to ask you, student discounts, because technically Martin University, even though we're non-traditional, they are very much students. Is there a student rate for the YMCA as well?
Yes, we have a lot of different students that are members at the YMCA, and we do offer a student discount as well. So we have a couple different options. We have a college young adult membership, and then we have a college adult membership. And we just ask that you prove, usually by showing your current school schedule, and then we can help you get set up with a membership that way as well.
Nice. And this has been really informative. What is the main goal that you have as a membership specialist going into 2023 that you would like to achieve this year?
So one of my main goals is to help show a more diverse environment without the YMCA or throughout the YMCA. So I'm fluent in Spanish, and prior to working at the YMCA, I worked in immigration law. So a goal of mine is to help get more of the Latino and Hispanic community in the YMCA, and also just promoting throughout the community and helping people see that it can be an affordable option for them. One thing that really means a lot to me is just when I'm able to make those small changes in someone's life. So whether it may be setting them up with a membership and pointing them in the right direction, or just helping them set some healthier goals for themselves, that's one thing that I'm looking forward to doing this year.
And a personal goal with as a fitness coach, what do you have for yourself? I know that I see you on social media and you help the girlies out as far as like what you did that day. Even though I know you don't have your business page set up, wink, wink. What are the goals that you have for yourself as a fitness coach and a trainer?
Yeah, so I definitely am in the process of getting a page in the works. It's something that I'm really looking forward to, because I do think sometimes when you start off in the gym, it's just really hard to know where to even begin. There's so many different machines, so many different things that you can do. So providing some guidance to people so that when they go in for the first time, they can feel confident and know that they're ready to crush their workout. So getting a page going is my first goal. And then also later on in the year, working on creating personalized fitness plans for people. And then even a booty building guide is something that I'm working on.
Everybody needs a good dump truck. So I appreciate that. I also wanted to know, what would you say to people that could be intimidated by the gym? They really want to try something different, but it's just the world we live in today. There's cameras everywhere. And I feel like some people can be intimidated by the influencers in the gym that feel like it's just their gym and their space. What would you say to people that are a little bit nervous, but they want a life adjustment? They want to feel good about themselves, but they're nervous about just taking the initiative to go in there. What would you say to them?
Well, one thing that I want to say is you're not alone in this. Even people that have been going to the gym for a while, there are different aspects of the gym that can be intimidating. But one thing that I always share with people is that just focus on yourself, focus on what you have going on. Even though you might feel like other people are looking at you or staring at you while you're doing your workouts, or you're not feeling confident about your form, just remember that everyone has to start somewhere. So even if you feel a little bit goofy and like, oh, I just don't know what I'm doing, you just have to keep going and be consistent. I would say one thing for me is I'm not always motivated to get in the gym, but I am very disciplined. So it has become part of my routine, and it really has helped me deal with mental health and physical health, just all of the above. So just remembering that when you put in that time for yourself, it really does pay off, and you will see yourself flourish in other aspects of your life.
I love that. Is there any trainers available at the YMCA to help show them the proper form? You know, even when you do start, you may not have the form down and you can hurt yourself. Are there people there? Are there experts there that can do a step-by-step, like instructional training session with people?
Yeah, so one thing that I love is we do offer personal training at the YMCA. We also have wellness advisors. Generally, there's one or two wellness advisor on the wellness floor. And during that time, for some reason you have any questions about how to use different machines or how to go about using something, they can help break that down for you. But if you're wanting something a little bit more personalized, or say, for example, you are just starting out and you're wanting to work with a trainer, we do have that option as well.
Nice. I love that. Would you like to share anything else with the people about the YMCA or personally as a fitness coach before we close out the show? I know I'm going to let you say your contact information, but if you have anything else before that.
Yeah. Well, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'm such a people person. I love meeting all different types of people and just figuring out how I can help you and just based on the resources that I have. Also, keep the YMCA in mind. And if you do qualify for an income-based membership, I would love to help get you set up. You know, we're only a couple weeks into the new year. So even if you haven't started off very strong so far yet this year, there's still time to turn that around. And also, I would say that investing in yourself and your fitness and your health goes such a long way. So just keep that in mind.
Yes, and if you guys want to reach out to Miss Cora Mitchell in regards to a membership, please email her at cmitchell@indymca.org. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. And if you want to follow her Instagram until she gets the business Instagram, because her personal Instagram is literally fitness, it's all fitness. Follow her on Instagram at Cora Mitchell _. And I want to thank you for joining me today and sharing your knowledge, your expertise, and what you choose to do within the community. I think it's very impactful, and to continue doing what you're doing because it does make a difference. I hope whoever is watching definitely takes advantage of the income-based opportunity, the student discounts, the childcare, the wellness, fitness tutorials, all that good stuff that the YMCA has to offer. And again, thank you for joining me so much.
Thank you so much for having me. And if you do have any sort of questions, do not hesitate to reach out. I would love to help.
Nice. Well, I'm your guest host, Antia King, and I'll see you same place, same time next week right here on Let's Talk Live with Martin. Bye.
Bye.
I was a little fearful when I started, but my goal was to become an attorney. I want to be that beacon of light to help them out of situations that they find themselves in and cannot afford an attorney.
With Martin being that one hidden jewel in the city, you drive past it every day, I stopped, and that chance turned into reality.
It will allow you to live out the dreams that you may not have even known were there.